get some good fights in for Wednesday night. Boxing time.
Another one, another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Filling out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you, now you ain't never that. So lose, I do, I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plan.
Get some fights in right here.
And I ain't trying to be cool. No, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to consume. But I'm just days to refuse. Or maybe make it out soon. I assume that my doom ain't the worst of the guess. With my purpose is.
What a crisp, cool evening. We are live outside at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion.
Another one, another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage.
And heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Crimea in Ukraine, here is an undisputed cruiserweight world champion and an undisputed heavyweight.
This guy's a heavyweight champion.
World, Alexander
Him.
Usyk. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a British, Commonwealth, and European cruiserweight champion from London, England, a cruiserweight champion of the world, Lawrence the Sauce O'Coley.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight? Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight. And what a fight it should be.
It's cooled down a little bit. The fighters will love that. We might see a hike.
After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Neither fighter willing to slow down. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Coley wobbled and down.
A hit.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four. Give me your ball.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
He's got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to power you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that that's ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
What a day it has been, Johnny, but finally now our main event, and the crowd is still hyped.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a Coley in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
You're gonna get put down. Get up or stand up.
Completely. Get your mind back. Appear. Good work there. The jabs are working nice.
You're way better than that guy. You've let him back into the fight.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Just get him on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start.
Go back out there and switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the job.
Great work. You were thinking. You were smart.
You've been coasted for this entire fight, and now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher.
Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
Confidence away. Go out.
And there's the bell for round two. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. How about that time counter shot? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice slip to avoid the jab. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage.
He's looking good out there. He's looking good.
In store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll
Be smart.
Let's get it started in round three. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Right hook just missed. Coley may go down here. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Usyk might go down here. What an upset! And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's
Usyk.
put a firecracker on the fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't
Let's
let
go.
it
Better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get behind the basics.
You were loading up, but you were still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget.
On to the fourth we go. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter shot. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Trying to land that jab. Incredible work rate. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round. Okay, am I?
You out. Great work. Just the same again. Don't
Be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? But go back out there and win the...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. His stamina is off the charts. Is he going to punch himself out, though? So close to that uppercut. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Switch on, switch on.
You were smart, you were loading up, but you were still landing your
Smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab. And breathe when you step
away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work. Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the...
Let's start the sixth. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Good defense on that right hook. A lot of effort being exerted here. Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. You know,
A good fight right here.
Sweet music to his ears.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man, good man.
You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
Beautiful. That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Sean, get this boxing back together. Get your...
Here we go. It's round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
This is what a Coley did not want to do. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. Parries that jab away. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Just have to hurt. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Just box him. Just
good work. Now that's it. Now breathe. Just get your breath back. Good.
Win the round, right? There's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it.
Looking for that one shot or anything. You set him up and you'll take him out.
Do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind your jab basics. Get your rhythm back, then we go again.
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Now, good work. Stay focused.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind on the job.
Smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab.
Don't worry about it. Let's go out there. Let's reset.
Do what you got to do. Good work.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action.
You've been coached.
Good man. You stay focused? Go on. Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brain.
A very competitive round here so far. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. His jab just got blocked. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? Straight right just misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last
It's a real good fight right here.
How much endurance these two fighters have.
There's a lot on the line here.
Fight, do you? Come on. You've let him back into this. You bet.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
Back behind your jab basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Together, listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. How much is left in their tank after last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That counter shot lands. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he just missed with that left jab. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. And the sauce can't take anymore. Down he goes. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
From the gods.
So it's onward
Win.
after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.
Another gun. All damn, just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, been here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain, I'm out of it, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Going out the way for that info. Feel lost, but I know that we close. We down my lane on the road. Feel like I've been here before, but maybe switching my roles. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Cold dude, no you. Now you ain't never that. So lose, I do. I gotta run it back. Another one time be fun. I think my aim just begun. Another one last time please ya. Now I ain't live to please ya. Ain't got no plans to be through. With this whole thing to see through. And I ain't trying to be cool. Nah, I'm just trying to be true. But all I do is see blue. At least the 10 in my room. Feel like it's trying to be soon.
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah, it's just back in the bins. Yeah, it's just back in my ends. Off in the back, why? Another one, another one, another one. Another one, another one, another one, another one. Another one.
I'm Jack Dempsey against Rocky Marciano. It's gonna be a good one. Two legends.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good... Jack Dempsey, the Manasseh Mauler. His fighting style is rough, tough, and aggressive. You can't hide from this man. The Rock.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manasseh, Colorado, a true legend of boxing. Here is one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed heavyweight champion of the world, known as the Manasseh.
Come on, Jack Dempsey.
Introducing Jack Dempsey. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. His jab just got blocked. Blocks the left uppercut. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. Down goes Jack Dempsey. A good body shot.
Watch out for that punch. Let's do a replay on that one. Rocky Marciano is a powerhouse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Dempsey, take a move.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They're going to get back into the mix again. I want to know what sort of...
Whoa, Johnny! Jack Dempsey! Oh, boy! Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still want to fight.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Punch, counter punch. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Hold that thought! Are we about to witness history? The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
Relax, relax. The shot's working now.
Here we go. It's round 2. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Are we witnessing one of the all-time greats go down? That was the moment.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Wow, let's take another look at that.
I've got to see that again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you continue?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to
We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Rocky Marciano's a powerhouse. He's a powerhouse. You gotta watch out for his upper hooks. Left hook. Got me.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a build-up. What a journey toward.
She felt those hits.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back.
I usually run with Buster Douglas. He's pretty tough. We got Cruiserweight. We got Jake Paul. This will be a good one. See what I can do on this one. Change his gloves. Here we go.
You are the sweetest thing. Yeah. I live on the joy you bring. Yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready for more?
It will be coming up soon. Here we go. When they put me in a fight with a heavyweight, running with James Buster Douglas. Saul Alvarez. Let's go.
You are looking live at the WBC Arena. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our... This is Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion. Quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
Let's go. Buck and weed, stick and move.
David Benavidez, he's got that aggressive style, so good.
This guy's fast.
Punches, a great finisher when he has someone hurt.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Fighting out of the blue
I enjoy
corner,
watching boxing
from
and playing
Arizona,
boxing.
An all-action, exciting 2-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. That's what these...
I'm in the white trunks. Let's see what I can...
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. So he's going to taunt here. I don't know if that's the wisest strategy. That jab doesn't find a home. It's survival time for David Benavidez. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
So much firepower here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alvarez in that last round.
Alvarez, let's go. Come on now.
The judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there.
Health of stamina look good. I think stamina's 95%. Yeah, I'm not even going to broadcast that.
Come on, you're switching up. You got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You got to go back out there and win this round. Get everything in the bag.
My eyes cut on the left side, so I got to watch that.
Job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You've let him back in.
The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there.
Lee, come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
Work out there, the jab's working nice. Those 1-2s.
The referee calling for seconds out. Right back into the action.
All right?
Come to the fight, great round.
Use your composure, Alvarez. Use your composure. Stick and move, back away.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Defense is not an option for these two. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Good counter-punch. Couldn't land that jab. David Benavidez might be ready to go. How did they survive that?
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The Mexican monster's in trouble. How are they still standing?
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Alvarez in that last
Alvarez, let's go. You're looking good out there.
Sometimes there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, makes it look so easy.
Get up or stay down. I'm ready.
And then get back out there and win the round.
Missing, great work. Stay focused, don't worry back into the fight. Great
Shit, forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Let's go out there and win the next one. Yeah? Good. You done all that work in camp. You gotta get out there and switch on.
do what you do. Good work. Good man, good man. Just
No, you got complacent. This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back.
And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? That hook was off target. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the
Knocked down. I got knocked down. Let's get up.
blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Head ringer.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He parries away the left uppercut. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Get that jab back. With boxing, be smart.
Yes, I like that round. Good round, you feel good. Stay focused.
All right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Smart. Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already.
Smart, Alvarez. Come on now.
Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. You've been coasting for this entire fight.
Back at it in round 4. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Miss with that jab. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with something that's bigger, stronger.
Whoa, John!
Oh, what a combo, huh? Let's do this replay right here. Come in like me. Come in like that. I'm excited.
What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. That's blood.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The Mexican monster's in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself. Recompose.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Benavidez.
We're ready. Here we go.
I wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up. Took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off. Get on with the job.
I love that. The jab slick.
Get back together and get back out there and win the round.
Time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely...
And lose the match, you got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together. Right. Let's go out there and get your boxing back together.
The sport of boxing. It's unpredictable.
Shots. Good work. Don't forget
About, all right? Good. Get your mind back up.
to good work.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. David Benavidez might be ready to go. And it appears the onslaught is over. Did you see that? And it's survival time for David Benavidez. keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. Oh my God, Johnny! And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You gotta like it. Did you see that? David Benavidez might be ready to go. The Mexican monster is down.
Go, Canelo.
I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
I need to see that.
Shot from the God.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 comfortably.
Stick and move, Carnelo. Stick and move.
We're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
To make or break a fighter.
You're better than that, kid. Just go back out.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Like on this one, man. I deserve that one.
You've completely switched up.
You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back in.
You've let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. Right, let's go out there and
Those 1-2s straight
On to the 6th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full battle because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And he scores with the counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. How about the offensive firepower on display? Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. A big, heavy blow, and Saul is down. That body shot right there paralyzed him and won him the fight.
Now, come on, Alvarez.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you still want to fight.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Tell you what, Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Big round, now relax. Stay focused. Don't...
You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on, get your box.
Just keep him on the
Try to
outside.
gas him out. Let's try to gas him out. He's throwing punches like wild. Alvarez, sneak in, do a right hook.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that round. Let's just get out there and let's reset.
But you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the job.
And there's the bell for round 7. He got
Perez is in the lead.
last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Jab slightly off target. Swing and a miss with the jab. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? The Mexican monster's in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move.
Sure, let's go, let's go. He's throwing these punches, man. Stay away, Alvarez. Buck and weave, buck and weave. There you go, there you go.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with the right uppercut. Good defense stopping that jab. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I want you to go back out there.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
The end of your jab, and then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back. And
Sets him up.
This is a close one. Come on.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. Just boxing, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out there and win this round. Only low,
but you're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. This fight's not over.
Good work. Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change.
And now you let him back into it. You're switching off.
Just keep him on the end of that jab. You're getting your timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it.
There's the bell to start round 8. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until the...
I don't know what happened. I think he backed out. That's weird. Crazy. I don't know what's happened. I guess he backed out because he knows he's losing. It was the 8th round, so